Jack's Globine Adventure. Once upon a time, in a bustling little suburb, lived a boy named Jack with his mom, Mara. They weren't rich, barely scraping by in a tiny house with a patchy roof. Their only treasure was an old delivery van, dented but reliable, which Mara used for her grocery runs. One sweltering summer, though, work dried up, bills piled high, and the fridge sat empty. "Jack," Mara sighed, "we've got to sell the van. Take it to the market and get what you can." Jack, a lanky kid with messy hair and a knack for dreaming, didn't love the idea. The van was their lifeline, but he grabbed the keys and trudged toward town. Halfway there, he met a quirky old woman in a tie-dye shirt, pushing a cart of oddities. "Hey, kid," she called, "selling that heap?" Jack nodded. She grinned, digging into her cart. "Trade you for these 5 glow-in-the-dark beans. Plant 'em, and you'll see magic." Jack hesitated. Cash would be smarter, but those beans did glow faintly. "Deal," he said, handing over the keys. Mara was furious when Jack returned. "Beans? Beans!" she yelled, tossing them out the window. "We're broke, and you trade our van for junk?" Jack slumped to his room, grounded and glum. But that night, as moonlight spilled across the yard, something rumbled. He peeked outside. Giant, twisting vines had sprouted from the beans, stretching up into the clouds, glowing like neon ropes. Before dawn, curiosity won. Jack grabbed his backpack, a flashlight, and climbed. The vines swayed, but he kept going, higher than the rooftops, past plains, until he broke through the clouds. There, a floating marketplace sprawled, a dazzling bazaar of stalls, shimmering tents, and strange folks with wings or tails. A sign read, "Sky Market, open 24/7. Jack's jaw dropped. This was no ordinary place. A hulking figure loomed nearby, a giant named Gorvax, who ran the market. He had a booming voice, a scruffy beard, and a belt jangling with golden coins. Beside him sat a beat-up vending machine that clucked like a chicken, spitting out golden eggs. "Who's this runt?" Gorvax grumbled, spotting Jack. A winged vendor shrugged. "New kid, let him browse." Jack ducked behind a stall, heart racing. That machine could solve everything. Food, bills, a new van. Jack explored, wide-eyed. Stalls sold singing flowers, flying sneakers, and jars of stardust. He traded a candy bar from his backpack for a tiny harp that played pop tunes. But Gorvax's vending machine obsessed him. "If I could just borrow it," he whispered. Night fell, well, as night as clouds get, and the market quieted. Gorvax snored by his stall, coins glinting. Jack crept forward, tugging the machine. It clucked louder. "Shh," he hissed. But too late, Gorvax's eyes snapped open. "Thief!" the giant roared, lunging. Jack bolted, machine in tow, harp jingling in his pocket. The vines were his escape, but Gorvax's massive hand swiped close. Jack slid down, vines burning his palms, the machine clattering behind. Halfway, Gorvax grabbed a vine, shaking it. "I'll squash you, kid," he bellowed. Thinking fast, Jack yanked out his flashlight, shining it in Gorvax's eyes. Blinded, the giant stumbled, and Jack leaped the last stretch, landing in his yard with a thud. The machine hit the ground, still clucking. Mara rushed out. "Jack, what's—" She froze, seeing the vines in the machine. A golden egg rolled out. "Where'd this come from?" Jack grinned, panting. "Traded the van for something better." They tested it, egg after egg, each worth a fortune. Soon, they paid off debts, fixed the roof, and bought a shiny new van. Jack even shared eggs with neighbors, turning their street into a happier place. But the vine stayed, a glowing ladder to the sky. One day, Gorvax's voice echoed down. "Kid, you've got guts. Keep the machine. I've got plenty. Just don't swipe my stuff again." Jack laughed, waving up. He'd learned his lesson, but he'd also found a spark. Sometimes a wild risk paid off. Years later, Jack ran a little shop, selling glow bean plants and harp tunes. The Sky Market became a legend he'd tell, a reminder that even a broke kid with big dreams could climb high if he dared. Hey kids, Jack's adventure is all about you. Life can feel tough sometimes, like when Jack and Mara had nothing. But don't be afraid to take a chance, like trading for those beans. It's okay to dream big, even if others don't get it. Be smart though. Jack learned sneaking isn't the best way. Instead, use what you've got, like his flashlight, to solve problems. Share your wins with friends too, like Jack did with the eggs. You're braver than you think, so climb your own vines, chase your ideas, and glow bright. You've got magic in you.